When I was young, I always wanted like somewhere to go fun to shop and not go like bus fucking 2 hours to Vancouver to like go to like Urban Outfitters. You know what I mean? Or something back in the day. Yeah. What's up guys, I'm Cole Smith from Cherry Pick and Coel's Capsule. We run a vintage collective here in Langley. I'm also an admin and moderator of a streetwear group called Vancouver Streetwear Community that we started probably 5 or 6 years ago now. And that's kind of how it started, like super organically, just like talking to friends who were like interested in the same things that we were and wanted to like start like a Facebook group where people could like buy, sell, trade, or just like meet up and like do cool things. And yeah, it just kind of spiraled from there, and that's how we kind of started it. I've always actually thrifted. Wouldn't say I was specifically into vintage clothing, but ever since I was a kid, my aunt Karine would take me to thrift stores and she'd be like tag swapping, OG tag swapping and stuff. So yeah, I was never like into like, oh, this piece is like 90s or anything, you know what I mean? Like I go to a thrift store and like just buy clothes that I thought like were nice, or like a blank t-shirt or anything. I'd say when it switched into vintage, probably like 2019, 2018, when I started working on Commercial Drive. Just seeing like the different styles of clothing, and also meeting Chanel, my partner. She was super into like selling on Depop and like reworking and sewing, so kind of like meshed and just kind of found my like lane and what I like really enjoy with the clothing. Yeah, my favorite item that I've personally found is a Smashing Pumpkins tee. It's one of their first merch they ever dropped, so it's pretty rare for sure. They have like another one that has the devil on the front. Got super lucky, and that shirt's probably worth anywhere from like $800 to $1,000 depending on like the condition kind of thing. So obviously a great value find as well, but just like I really like that band, so pulling that was super fun. And then my my favorite find is an 80s Champion reverse weave that actually fits me. It's hard to find like double XLs or triple XLs from that time period. So, and yeah, I just love like the distressing like around the neck and everything. It's like super clean. And then yeah, for like old Champions, just like by the tag. So a lot of times like made in USA. For Champion, I'll basically always made in USA if it's 90s or prior. And then yeah, a lot of it's just by the cuts and stuff. You can see like obviously like the large like gussets on the side, and then like how much longer like all the bands are. Like the cuffs and shit are like a lot longer than like modern sweaters, I would say. And yeah, those are my two favorite pieces. And just like seeing like the different cuts and like textures and things they used back then like really interests me. The whole other store back here, it's actually pretty huge. Everyone stocks back here, so when they come bring their items in, this would be like a rack they could like put it on. They have like a steamer, so every item that goes on the floor is steamed, clean, like stain treated. So even though it's secondhand, it's like meant to be like still like a boutique, like nice like retail shopping experience, not like Value Village or like Tilly's where everything's like wrinkled and like straight out of a bag kind of thing, you know what I mean? So, and then we have like our rework station over there as well. So all three of Chanel's machines. Sewing's actually insane. I didn't realize like how much like different stuff you need to like do different things. It's pretty crazy. This is the cover stitch, so it's for like bottoms of like t-shirts, like the double stitch on the bottoms, things like that. This is the serger, so like finishing the bodies. And then we're also redoing our Carhartt bags. We've been making these for about 2 or 3 years now. Usually they're just like regular tote bag straps. We're doing like the Suno knot. Obviously everyone likes like the versatility of being able to wear your bag like crossbody or just on your shoulders, so it's nice to have that option. But these will be coming out Sunday too. It's our first time doing like the knot bags. So these are the ones we did with Outlaws as well. Like these designs, like the cherries over the blood donation thing. We were at a Brown Social House. We were thinking of names. They're all trash. She went to the washroom, came back, and she's like, what do you think about Cherry Pick? And I was like, that's kind of sick, actually. Like Cherry Pickers, I think, or something like that. Yeah, we really like the name. Just kind of obviously means like good stuff. You know, you're picking the best stuff out of all the trash that we go through every day. Because, you know, there's so much waste of clothing in the world that, you know, you go through 1,000 pounds, you're taking 20 pounds. You know, that whole thing, the rest is either getting like cut up or thrown into the garbage, you know what I mean? Andrew and Brooklyn are our partners in this. They run the Room Vintage. They gave us an opportunity to help start Cherry Pick and kind of have a space like this. So really shout out to them. I wouldn't be anything without Andrew and Brooklyn. They're, you know, a godsend. They're amazing.